Hello my fellow book addicts, Megan here, and time for another book review. Today I'm going to talk about Sweet Reckoning by Wendy Higgins, and this is the third and final book in the Sweet Evil trilogy. Or is it? Or the Sweet Trilogy. I'm sorry, I always refer to it as the Sweet Evil trilogy. So, because this is the third book in the series, and the final book in the series, there's really not much I can say without going into spoilers, so I'm gonna go into it. So, I'm gonna say, I thought this was an okay conclusion. It wrapped everything up nicely, but just, while I enjoyed it, so, I gotta say, it did wrap things up nicely, but as a series as a whole, this probably isn't going to be something I'm going to pick up and reread anytime soon. Like, the idea, like, Wendy Higgins' twist on the Nephilim was really creative, and it's something I really enjoyed. And I did enjoy it. I got through the series relatively quickly. I got through each book relatively quickly, but this isn't a series that but it wasn't like this is a series that blew me away. I enjoyed reading it for what it was. I enjoyed reading it years ago. I enjoyed rereading it now. Overall, I enjoyed it, but it wasn't something that's wowed me, for lack of better words. So with that said, I'm going to go into more spoiler in it, so if you have not finished the series yet, I highly suggest you click right now and come back after you read the book. So, I'm going to apologize in advance because this is likely going to be a short video. I don't feel like I have too much to say about it. Which is a shame because, like I said, I did enjoy the series as a whole. There's one complaint I had in this that I liked how things were wrapped up. I especially really liked the epilogue at the end, when we have Anna and Kai going to adopt their children. First off, because it's nice to see that adoption is being shown in books. Because naturally, Anna cannot have any children. If she does, she will die. She will die in childbirth. That's just how Nephilim are. Nephilim, when they are born, they kill their mothers because reasons. beyond those reasons, but, you know, I accept them. But yeah, Anna has children. But yeah, Anna can't have children, so they're adopting. And personally, I think adoption should be presented more as a choice for having children. That's just my personal opinion. That's just how I feel. I mean, it's a shame that they are adopting because she cannot have children. And thus, you know, adoption is kind of seen as the second choice. But you know what? I'll take it. Honestly, I do think adoption should be presented as a more... Honestly, I think adoption should be presented as a choice for having children as well. So yeah, I'll take it even if it is... might possibly be the second choice. If I'm making sense. Yeah. But yeah, I just don't see much of that going on. Just in books that I have read, I don't think I've read too many books that involve adoption. Even if it is at the very, very end. And I won't lie, I was getting teary as they're spending time with the two boys they're gonna adopt, and then the little girl comes in and just... I won't lie, that really, really got to me. Like, I felt the waterworks coming. I don't think I actually cried, but I felt it coming, which is... I don't think I actually cried, but I felt the tears coming. And if that chapter were any longer than it was, I probably would have started bawling. Let's see. One thing that I felt was kind of unnecessary was Patty's death. Just, it felt like it was really kind of thrown in there. I feel we could have gotten along without that scene. Like, just spur of the moment, we need Anna to test her faith. And just, I don't know, just, I felt that was unneeded. Like, if something like that happened in the very beginning of this book, or even in the middle of the series, I can see how it could be important, you know, she needs to prove herself and all that, but just the fact that it happened at the very end, and it just, I don't know, I didn't like it. Just based on the placement of it, just based on the placement of where it was in the series, I felt it was unneeded. Once again, the issue of Anna being a virgin came up again, much to my annoyance. I went on a little tangent, I believe, in my Sweet Evil review. Just how, you know, being a virgin is being connected to being pure of spirit and pure of heart and all that. I didn't like that. And I didn't like it, again, when it was brought up again in this book. You know, as if being a virgin alters the pureness of your soul or heart or spirit or whatever you want to call it. I just think that's BS, and I don't like seeing that portrayed in books or any media, really. Like, I get if you're going based on the religious aspect of it, you know, be pure till marriage and all that. I can get why that could be important, but it's like, really, why do we need that? Why does that need to be such a big deal? Just, that annoyed me. Yeah, despite those two minor-ish annoyances, yeah, overall, it felt good. A lot of this book did feel like it could have been filler. My heart got all warm when My heart got all warm and fuzzy when Ginger took in Katerina, I believe her name was, the daughter of the Duke of Lies. And just seeing Ginger being a big sister-like figure to this random girl, I don't know, it made me warm and fuzzy. Such a small thing, I know, but it happened. One thing that has made me wonder, though, all the Nephilim children of the dukes who chose to still side with Lucifer, the ones who didn't want to return to heaven, makes me wonder what's happening to them. Like, I'm assuming they're gonna be off doing their own thing or continuing on their parents' work, you know, working and tempting humans with sin and all that. Just part of me wonders what's going on with them. What does their futures hold? What do their futures hold? And what's going to happen to their souls after they die? Are they going to be given a fair chance with heaven and hell, or are they just going to go to hell by default based on where their loyalties lie? Or since they're continuing sinning, is that just where they're gonna go? I don't know. I wouldn't... Honestly, if there was ever a spin-off of the series, I would continue reading just because I'm curious. Though just based on how everything... Though just based on how everything was wrapped up in this nice little epilogue, there's really not too many loose ends, if any at all, so probably not much of a need for a spin-off or a desire for a spin-off since just everything was wrapped up in such a nice little bow. And yeah, I feel bad because I do like this series, I enjoyed it. And I feel a bit guilty not having too much to say or comment on. I feel like half of what I had to say was slightly onto the more negative side of things. Which is funny, considering I like the series so much. Which is funny, considering I do like the series. I don't know. I just really don't have too much more to say, I'm sorry. So, yeah. That's it for this book review, and I hope to see you guys next time.